Greetings, dear people of God at Trinity. I am basking in blue this afternoon and offering this reflection for which I am so grateful every week to connect with you in heart and in spirit. And I offer this reflection in anticipation of our gathering to observe and to celebrate our community, who we have been and who we can become. Dearly beloved, I imagine that many of you recognize these familiar words, always the first words that I have spoken at the hundreds of weddings I have performed in my 40 years of priesthood. I spoke them on Saturday on the beach in Aptos at a wedding, at a home right next door to the home of our dear longtime Trinity members, Shirley and Harry Hagee. It was an intimate family wedding, under 20 people, and 4 children under 6 who draped themselves over their parents' laps while their parents tucked white blankets around them to keep them warm as the fog rolled in, to enfold them in a sanctuary of love. How beloved those children must have felt wrapped in their parents' love. How dearly beloved. But it's one thing to hear you are loved. It's one thing to hear you belong. But we need to feel loved, wrapped, held, safe, gathered in, united. And so I offer to you this reading called A Blessing, called Sanctuary, by Jan Richardson. You hardly knew how hungry you were to be gathered in, to receive the welcome that invited you to enter entirely. Nothing of you found foreign or strange, nothing of your life that you were asked to leave behind or to carry in silence or in shame. Tentative steps became settling in, leaning into the blessing that enfolded you, taking your place in the circle that stunned you with its unimagined grace. You began to breathe again, to move without fear, to speak with abandon, the words you carried in your bones that echoed in your being. You learned to sing. But the deal with this blessing is that it will not leave you alone, will not let you linger in safety, in stasis. The time will come when this blessing will ask you to leave, not because it has tired of you, but because it desires for you to become the sanctuary that you have found, to speak your word into the world, to tell what you have heard with your own ears, seen with your own eyes, known with your own heart, that you are beloved, a precious child of God, beautiful to behold, and you are welcome, and more than welcome. And so, despite the distance that we are called to keep from one another, we can be united, we can connect in our community. We can experience that we are beloved exactly as we are. I want to finally share this video, this sweet moment, along with my prayer that each of you will come to know in your heart that you are loved, beautiful to behold, and that you are welcome. You are welcome in our community at Trinity, so that you can speak your word that you have heard and experienced in community out in the world. You can speak your word saying, you are dearly beloved. And so I invite you to watch with me. And let us all say, Amen.